Now, the United Nations has warned against yet another cycle of destruction following the U.S. strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. The UN Security Council emergency meeting, UN Secretary-General António Guterres once again called for de-escalation.
We must act immediately and decisively to halt the fighting and return to serious, sustained negotiations on the Iran nuclear program.
The Iranian envoy to UN, Amir Saeed Iravani, condemned the United States and Israel's acts of aggression on Iran. He also dismissed the offer of diplomacy on nuclear talks as a policy to mislead the international community.
Including the IAEA.
The timing, nature and the scale of Iran's proportionate response will be decided by its armed forces. Throughout history, the resilient and united Iranian nation has withstood deeper wounded and faced more vicious enemies, and this time too. It will show its dignity, strength, and greatness to the world.
Meanwhile, Israel's envoy to the UN, Danny Danon, said that U.S. and Israel do not deserve any condemnation, but appreciation and gratitude for making the world a safer place.
To those who now fake concern and cry escalation, we say, this is what the last line of defense looks like, when every other line has failed. Make no mistake, the cost of inaction would have been catastrophic. A nuclear Iran would have been a death sentence just as much for you as it would have been for us.
Meanwhile, U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Dorothy Shea strongly defended the U.S. strikes on Iran at the UNSC meeting.
Last evening, U.S. military strikes targeted nuclear facilities in Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, with the aim of dismantling Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and stopping the nuclear threat posed by the world's foremost state sponsor of terror. This operation sought to eliminate a long-standing but rapidly escalating source of global insecurity.
And amid all this, the head of the UN nuclear watchdog, Rafael Grossi, urged Israel and Iran to cease hostilities to allow for inspectors to carry out their work in Iran.
We have a window of opportunity to return to dialogue and diplomacy. If that window closes, violence and destruction could reach unthinkable levels, and the global non-proliferation regime, as we know it, could crumble and fall.
Now, it was not immediately clear when the Council could vote on the draft resolution. Russia, China, and Pakistan have asked Council members to share their comments by Monday evening. A resolution needs at least 9 votes in favor and no vetoes by the U.S., France, Britain, Russia, or China to pass.
21 June, the President of the United States announced stockpile transferred in advance. Iran has said there were no immediate